So network automation is the process of using software and tools to automate the configuration, management, testing, the deployment, operations, and life cycle of modern computer networks. So it allows engineers to manage and perform these functions on far more devices with far fewer physical resources than ever before. So in the late 90s, when I was earning my stripes with GE Capital, we used to charge clients several hours per network device we would deploy to unbox it at our facilities, put a software image on it, maybe a base configuration template on it, to label it, right? To rebox it, we'd take it on site, then we'd rack it, stack it, test it, and then sign off that we're good. And what if we had to do changes, right? Well, look, back then, we had to go back on site and we still plugged in a console cable directly. Or if the company was large enough and fortunate enough to have an access control server, then we would be able to remote in or dial in and get access to that device remotely. However, it was still pretty much one device we were managing at a time. There wasn't really a lot of automation going on back in those late 90s and early 2000s. You fast forward to today, and we have all of these great tools, lots of open source tools like Python and Ansible that allow us to do a lot with very little programming knowledge. It's more like scripting knowledge than programming knowledge. But there's still challenges with the open source tools, right? Because even if I understand the scripting, even if I understand the tools, and I understand the network changes that need to be made, and I write those changes and something happens and they need to be changed by somebody else, it rolls back, or I need to modify my script. How do we coordinate that between the teams and manage change control and the whole life cycle framework between this new world of automation? So with great power comes great responsibility kind of thing. So companies like Cisco Systems have also released tools that allow us to automate with a lot less coding and programming knowledge that have features built in to keep change control in check. So we know who wrote what changes. We have the ability to roll them back if need be. And we stay coordinated because of centralized management of configurations of software images and direct integration with Cisco to keep up to date with end of sale, end of life, all that kind of stuff. So greatly reduces the skills, the time to get automation working for your environment, because bottom line is in enterprises today, you have to automate to stay ahead, to keep a strategic advantage, because enterprises simply cannot keep up with the amount of network devices, the amount of technologies that we have, and not use automation of some type or another. So if you need consulting or training around network automation, whether it's classic automation and open source tools, or through vendor products like Cisco Catalyst Center or other automation controllers, give us a shot.